Hi, my name's Rowan and I'm an urban curandera. So today I'm going to explain how to do a castor oil pack. And then I'm going to share all the different ways I think it can support your health, especially as it pertains to scar reduction. And I think it'll be really helpful. And here's one of the things about castor oil packs, that it doesn't take a lot to get started with it, and it's a low expense, high return intervention, if you will, that you can bring out your own inner healing, and you're totally capable of healing yourself. And what we're talking most about healing is scars. Okay? So in a castor oil pack, you want to make sure that you get a really high-end castor oil, okay? So I have a home health brand, and I'm not endorsing this brand, but what I am saying is you don't want a small little dusty bottle from the bottom of the shelf in the CVS, okay? And no knocks to CVS. You want to get a higher quality brand, and you want to smell it. And I actually had to do product tampering with this one in the store so that, to break the seal so I could smell it. We're not going to worry about that. Okay. It's okay to have little butterfingers. Okay. And you actually don't even need this huge bottle either. What's important is that you get a smaller bottle, because castor oil goes rancid pretty quickly. So if you get a smaller bottle, you can give yourself the challenge of using that entire bottle up, doing your castor oil packs on a regular basis. You might want to do one every night if you're really aggressive about working on your scar healing, or maybe once a week. You could say Friday night's your castor oil pack night. But you want to use up that entire bottle, and then notice how your body has shifted and has changed. And if you'd like to keep going, then you get another bottle's worth, right? So that's kind of a way to dose it. Okay, so you get your high-end quality castor oil, and you would put your pack, you decide where you're going to put it. So if you're having bowel problems and you want to have a large evacuation, you would put it on your abdominal cavity, or if you're healing a scar on your abdominal cavity, you would place your castor oil pack there. If you're working on your chest scars, you would put them where the scar is, where the nipple, or you would do the castor oil pack maybe in your armpit if you're addressing where drain tubes were. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take about a nickel size of castor oil and just put it on your hand. So you have your castor oil, and then you're going to place it on your scars, okay? And then you're going to take a piece of, and this is a nicely packaged piece from Whole Foods or something, wool flannel, but you can cut up a sheet, you can use like a sheet, or you can hit up a sweater, you know, don't use your good grandma sweater, but like you go to a thrift store and get some wool, or you can use a thin towel or something like that. So it can be cotton or wool or flannel, but it needs to be a natural fiber, not a polyester, right? So you would take your castor oil, put it on your scar, and then you would lay a strip of this on top of that scar. Okay, so you have your castor oil and then a piece of this, and you don't have to use the whole container. You can just take you can cut it up a small strip, and they give you quite a bit to work with, right? So you could just cut a piece like this and then put it on your scar, or if you wanted to put a piece on your scar and then some on your nipple, put additional castor oil, and let the castor oil kind of soak through whatever material you have, okay? And then you would take a piece of saran wrap, just regular saran wrap, and put it, so you'll have your oil, then your flannel, and then your saran wrap, and then you're going to take a water bottle, and this is one that I've nicely opened from CVS, and just a hot water bottle, right? And I think this is about $15. So right now we only have about $30 invested in this really neat intervention that's going to help you a lot with your health. So you fill up the hot water bottle with hot water, and then you just lay it on top. So you have oil, flannel, plastic, hot water bottle, and then it's best, I think, if you're relaxing on your back, but if you want to sit in front of the television, that's fine, and it's kind of harder to get it up in your armpit. And just when the water bottle is cool, then you can unwrap it. So you take this off, your plastic wrap, which you'll throw away, and then your piece of flannel will be pretty googey by now. So what you can do is you can wash it on its own, or you can do several of these in a row, like, you know, a couple of nights in a row, or maybe you wanted to do one on your other side and then your armpits, and then take those little pieces of plastic, or those little pieces of flannel, and wash them on hot water with extra detergent, a little bit, like the second rinse. And you might want to throw some OxyClean or something like that, an enzyme, to help eat up the oil. And you can totally reuse your cotton or your flannel, but you want to make sure it's clean first. And you don't want to wait too long, like, you know, less than a week, 3 or 4 days to do your wash with those, because it'll start to go rancid, and then you've lost one of your healing pieces, okay? So that's how you do a castor oil pack. You put your oil on, you put your flannel, piece of plastic, and the reason we use the saran wrap is to keep the flannel with the oil in it from damaging too much your hot water bottle. Another way you could do it is to put a rice sock instead of a hot water bottle, or you could use a heating pad, but a rice sock might get googey and then it's difficult to clean, and with the heating pad, it might add, the castor oil might actually damage the heating element, so that's a concern. Okay, one thing I wanted to say, to prepare the skin for your castor oil pack, you might want to do something called dry brushing. Okay, and this is a dry brush. I don't know what this side is for, but this side, dry brushing, and it's where you just kind of lightly go over your skin, so you could go over where you have the scars. Okay, and you could do that before you do the castor oil pack. And dry brushing really stimulates lymph and health and helps create an opportunity for the castor oil pack to even work even more effectively. Okay, and castor oil packs you can do either pre-op or post-op. A castor oil pack that you do pre-op you would do to help heal skin integrity or to promote lymph or to really take good care of your chest before you do your surgery. And then of course after surgery it's a method to reduce infection and keloids and adhesions and those type of things. And castor oil packs you want to do after the skin integrity is completely closed, so that you have the skin incision is finished from healing from your surgery. So that would be about 5 or 6 weeks out. Okay. Again, we're talking about castor oil packs in a way to help promote healing and health in your body. I don't know why they work. I've just seen them work for the last 20 years. And if you'd like to research more, you just look up, Google castor oil packs, and you'll see a lot of different information about it. And this is the way I recommend doing them. Happy healing.